So what we are going to do today we are going to learn about meditation, what meditation is, what yoga is. Then we are going to do some practices. We're going to do some stretches. Then we'll do two intense meditations, and also we'll do some breathing techniques, breath work, and also with a nice sound ball healing, which will use a sound therapy to release all the trauma and all the past memories and all the energy which is stuck into your body. So we'll try to cleanse your whole body from head to toe. All right. So what we'll do first, we'll just try to set a foundation for today by some understanding. So just close your eyes, and whatever you came here, just pray to that God or universe or whatever you believe in, God of your own understanding. If you believe the plant is God, then that's your God. Okay. So with your eyes closed, make a very distinct request that I'm here for this thing, and I pray that, and I wish that whatever I'm looking for, I might find it today. Please help me to keep my mind open and still, so that whatever is signal or message the universe want to give me, I shall be able to receive it. Please give me that strength to accept it. And I humbly request that my path is enlightened. There are two basic foundation rules for learning meditation. The first rule is to accept whatever arises in this moment. Means it can be sounds, it can be pain, it can be internal thoughts, emotions, or external. So whatever arises, develop a faculty of acceptance. When I say acceptance, it took me many years to even understand what acceptance means. Very small word, but takes long time to even understand the depth of that word called acceptance. Accepting every moment is not easy. Accepting everything what is happening in our life right now. For example, you say, I want to reach somewhere and I'm not reaching. And they keep trying, you keep trying. But meditation says, accept it. Okay, I'm not reaching, no problem. Accept it. And in the acceptance, the beautiful thing happens. The opposite to the acceptance is resistance. And in spiritual journey, resistance never works. Resistance takes us back to zero. There's a beautiful story of Gautam Buddha. You know Gautam Buddha? Everyone knows Gautam Buddha? Was a prince, and he went to the search of his. So he's very well known across the world, Buddha. You will find his statue and you will find his picture everywhere in the world. There is a reason why he is so famous. But he comes from a very small town in India, in Bihar. And he was a son to a king. And his father never wanted him to learn meditation or yoga or anything. His father wanted him to be fierce king or soldier. But somehow his journey was taken him to. And he has seen, so his father actually, when he was born, the saint said, either he will become a great warrior or he will become a great saint. So his father said, no way, he's not going to become a great saint. He needs to be a great warrior. To become a great saint, you need to see the misery of life. What his father did, he created another city where he transferred all the miserable people. So all the people who are old, sick, hospitals, everything he shifted to the another side of the river, so that his son doesn't see any misery in the life. And but destiny had its own plan. One day he took his chariot the other side of the river without his father knowing. And he saw that a dead body is going, they're going to cremation. And he asked the driver, "Okay, what's that?" He said, "It's a human being. He is dead. They're taking him to cremate him." He said, what does that mean? Am I going to be like that? He said, "Yes, you will also die one day like this." Then he saw the old people and the sickness now. And he got very curious. If I have to die like this one day, what is the meaning of life? Why I am born? What needs to be? What is the purpose of life? All these questions came into him. And then he went on the search of those questions. He went almost like 8 years to the different teachers and gurus and in his spiritual path, and he tried everything, and he was one of the best students. Like, I cannot be even 1% to what he was. He was so obedient, he was so hard worker. In those days, what you are learning now, he will have to work 1 year in that guru's ashram, cleaning the whole ashram for a year before he can even know any single thing about meditation or yoga. He has to prove himself that I am a right student to receive this knowledge. And he was excellent student. He went way beyond training. So he would do very harsh training and everything. But still he wouldn't get his answer what he's looking for. No guru could satisfy him, no teacher. And he went to literally best of the best and biggest of the biggest teachers across the world, across India. And he learned from Bhagavad Gita, he learned from Zen Yoga, he learned from all kind of, the what you call Upanishads and all those kind of stuff. But nothing changed. He would find some relief, then again goes to another guru, he will then do everything, then he wouldn't get it. He just kept going to various gurus. At the end, when all the gurus said, "This was all our teaching, we cannot teach you more than this. We are done, you need to find someone." Then he went under a tree that is called Bodhi tree now. And he sat there. And he sat and sat and sat. He said, "I'm not going to eat anything. Even if I die, no problem. But I need to find the truth of what life is." And he sat under that tree. And he completely became a skeleton. He wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink anything. He said, "I want to find what is the truth of life, why we are here, what's the purpose, where we come from, where do we go," all those things. He sat and sat and sat and sat. He was on the verge of dying, malnutrition and of all these things. And one beautiful girl, her name was Sujata, she came and she laughed at him and she said, "Are you fool that you're sitting here like this? When I saw you when you came for 6 months before, you were such a beautiful prince. And now look at you, you're just a skeleton and nothing is left in you. You are such a fool, you don't even understand that to find what you're looking, you need to be alive. If you die, what are you going to find?" And he really realized how big fool he was. Look at his humility, how humble he was. That this guy who's studying to the biggest of the biggest guru, he would have had such a big ego. "Are you calling me fool? I'm so literate and this and that, and I learned from yogis and rishis." Because most of the spiritual people have very big ego. Very big ego. And that's the ego which does not let them find the real truth. So this guy was so humble, that he accepted what she said from a girl who is not even into anything. She's just a normal human being, and she comes to him and gives a small sense of a slap on his face. And he just wakes up his eyes. He said, "Yeah, it is how I couldn't get that small thing." And then she said, "Okay." So this guy finally gives up everything. He said, "Forget spirituality. I don't want to know what it is. This is all a bunch of crap. I don't believe in it." Everything. He said, "Leave everything." And he just accepts and stops all the resistance. He said, "Let go of everything." He said, I'm tired, I can't do anymore. Done. Closes his eyes in total acceptance. And boom, the moment he stops everything, the whole energy goes up and splashes like a big flower, lotus flower opens up in his head. In the minute he becomes enlightened, in that particular second. Not when he was trying. When he was trying hard and hard and hard, nothing was happening. The moment he accepted that I don't have to resist, I have to just accept that this isn't working. The moment he accepts it, stop resisting and surrenders to the present moment. Okay, I'm not going to strive for it now anymore. Whatever has to come my way, it will come. Let go of everything. And in that particular moment, the spark goes to his spine and becomes enlightened. And then he understood all everything. And then he developed a teaching based on that. That teaching is called Vipassana. And it has 2,000 centers across the world. They give 10 days residential free meditation and yoga retreat across the world. One of the biggest centers is in Blue Mountain here in Blackheath. Free of cost, 10 days residential program. Eating, sleeping, everything is provided. But you have to learn that technique from morning 4 to evening 10 every day for 10 days. One of the best and intense technique for total transformation. So that was the story of Gautam Buddha on acceptance, that how acceptance is very important. And without acceptance, we cannot progress. The more we resist, we'll keep persisting. So we need to let go of things, believe in the nature, trust in the nature, that whatever belongs to you will come to you. You don't have to create a resistance. Alright? So the very first thing while learning meditation is to have a total acceptance of the present moment. Okay? Because while you sit, your legs will pain, your mind will hurt, your emotions, anger, frustration, everything will come up. You will experience various things. Now, that is when you have to practice the acceptance that I will not resist to whatever is coming up. And you'll soon see, as soon as you stop resisting, everything vanishes. Resistance is the biggest thing in our hurdle in our progress. Second thing, we maintain the equanimity. There is only two types of sensation in our body. One is pleasant sensation, one is unpleasant sensation. So we develop the equanimity. Whenever there is a pleasant sensation, we start craving, I want more, I want more, I want more. Whenever there is an unpleasant sensation in the body, we create aversion, I don't want pleasant. So either you create craving, I want more, or second is aversion, I don't want any of this, I don't want any of this, I don't want any of this. And the whole life is going into that. Aversion, craving. So today we learn to maintain equanimity. If I get a pleasant sensation, if I feel good here, I will not crave for it. If I feel irritated here, I will not create any aversion or anger. So we will learn that, how to do that. We want to come back to rewire the whole brain to the original state. That's what we are going to do. So two things, we will not create any resistance to anything. Whether we like it, we don't like it. And if we like it, we don't create a craving, I want more or I want more. And we maintain the perfect equanimity, whatever arises. Somebody starts to have a music party next door and plays loud music and you are meditating. You say, I'm not going to create resistance. So they have all the rights to play the music. I will do what I am doing. This is what we need to do.